What up, y'all? It's the Real Ball Watcher, grab your binoculars, and we back after a dub, man. It's Victory Monday. At least I'm recording on Victory Monday. It'll be Victory Tuesday when it's dropped. But you already know what it is, man. Panthers playoff hopes alive. One more. Yeah, hey, if the Dolphins can help us do it next week, by all means, go ahead and help out. But I'm ready for Week 18, man. I think that's where it's going to end up. And that's all I got to say about it. You know, we're going to break down this film. We're going to talk about Bryce because that boy booked bagged. And I'm going to explain exactly why I say he booked bagged. I'm going to go through chronological order of the timeline of the game so y'all can see what I mean. But before we get into it, man, do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the video stuff. It looks like we're probably going to be facing, it's not probably. If we win the division, when we win the division, we will be facing either Seattle or the Rams. One of those two. I did the playoff simulator, did all that stuff. It's going to be Seattle or the Rams at home. So let me know who you would rather face and who you think we match up well against, or who would you rather play. Also, if you're into the draft video stuff, Christmas Eve, I got two players dropping. They on the same team. They're in the college football playoffs. They are pass rushers. I got them dropping Christmas Eve. If you like that type of draft content stuff, evals, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/TheRealBallWatcher. Go ahead, get the free trial, 7-day free trial if you want to. I got one up right now. I want to say I just posted. Actually, I didn't, so I'm going to leave it there. So it might be 3 videos this week. But yeah, go ahead, go get that. Pay for the Patreon, man. I might be giving away some playoff tickets if I'm feeling it. But yeah, at least go get that 7-day free trial, see what it's about. It's a couple of videos on the free trial. Or just go ahead and pay outright, or you can buy the videos individually. It doesn't make a difference. But let me stop doing all this talking. Let's get into the video. Now, before I go too crazy on this video, I want to talk about Bryce Young's ability and maybe a little bit of foreshadowing to his ability in play when it comes postseason time. I'm going to do a full fleshed out article about this on Cat Crave. I want to say it should be coming out Wednesday or Thursday also. So go ahead and go look at that. But shout out to Thomas World on Twitter. Go ahead and follow Bryce Young career stats in the months of December and January. 2,674 passing yards, 19 total touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. He usually heats up towards the end of the year. We talked about it last year in that last 10-game stretch. But, I mean, you had that Eagles game, that Chiefs game, that first Bucks game where we went on overtime and lost off the Chuba fumble, the Falcons game last year, all those games, Cardinals game, he played great towards the end of the year. Even in his rookie season, you think back to that Green Bay game, he played extremely well. The last game of the year, or I want to say it was the last game where we played the Bucks and DJ Chark fumbled that touchdown. He played really good that game, even though his weapons let him down. And then we come to this year. We've seen what he done in this last month. It's been pretty good. We've covered it all through the channel. Even when the stats aren't good, he's still been playing well on tape. That bodes well for postseason play. But let's get into this game. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. And let's get into this game. All right. From the first third down of the game, you can kind of tell what type of time Bryce Young was on. Right here, we got an exotic or some type of very detailed coverage rotation into cover 2 out of here from the Tampa Bay Bucks. You're going to have the nickel drop all the way into that deep half. Then you're going to cloud flat that corner. We already know. But the blitzing safety, who's walked up to the line with a lot of these guys, we know they love to show a lot of pressure on first and third down. He's going to drop into this hook zone. But if you can see where this nickel is, he's dropping so far back, it's leaving a big hole in between those two zones. So that gives Bryce just enough time. We're going to have a wheel from Xavier Leggett. We're going to have a switch post from Jalen Coker on the outside. And then T-Mac is just going to be running the speed out, working against the leverage of this blitzing corner. It's a hole right in between there for Bryce to fit it in. But after we let the play run and we see how the ball actually came out of his hands, I mean, dog, it's right over Antoine Winfield. Placed right over Antoine Winfield. He low-key put a laser on T-Mac right there just to fit it into that window. And it's not a crazy huge window, but because Antoine Winfield is there and to be able to layer over his hand with that type of velocity on it, oh my God. I knew kind of from this play and then the next play, which we'll cover, Bryce is on one this game. He's letting it rip. He's feeling himself. This is what I see every single season towards the end of the year, because I go to a lot of games. I didn't end up going to this one last second, but I see this every single season at the end of the year. He's just feeling himself. The game's starting to slow down as he plays more games. He's getting into a rhythm. And these are rhythm throws. When he starts connecting on these high leverage. It isn't deep downfield, but it is a high leverage throw because of the window. You kind of know what type of day it's going to be. And I think I tweeted out on the next play, hey, the way that Dave Canales calling plays, he's going to have a day, and Bryce Young is going to have a day. So let's get into the next play, since I already alluded to it twice. All right, before we get into Bryce Young carrying, because we kind of talked about it on that first play, but we got to give Dave Canales a shout right here. The eye candy is beautiful, to say the least. The eye candy is beautiful. This is going to be an in and around, but it's not going to be your regular reverse or in and around or anything like that. We're going to make it look like we're running a gap scheme, like we're running power. We are going to fold block Tommy Tremble. I think that's the most important block here. Tommy Tremble is going to pull like it's regular gap scheme, like it's regular power, and then fold back outside to be the lead blocker for this in and around. Beautiful. Not only that, Jalen Coker is going to try to block down on this edge, who would have contained, but he's going to try to block down. Then you're going to pull Austin Corbett backside, just like you would with Tommy Tremble, like you're running power, but he's actually going to go all the way there. Now, you're going to pull Cade Mays late. The great thing about pulling Cade Mays right here, Jalen Coker gets destroyed on this blitz. I want to say it's from Yaya Diaby. I can't think. I might be incorrect. But because you pulled Cade Mays, he was able to block him as he seen that he was running free to make this play, and it kept the play open. But not only that, because you're pulling that backside power from Austin Corbett, that's going to allow Yosh Nijman to work upfield. So if you need to clean up somebody over the middle, he's going to be able to do that. And as we let it run, I just want you to focus on Tommy Tremble on this play. He's going to fold block, get outside. It's green daylight. We're going to pancake a corner. We're going to get downfield, pancake a safety. And this opened, I want to say, a 25-yard run without Tommy Tremble blocking the way he did. Do I think we get positive yards? Hell yeah. We probably getting 8 yards to a first down right here, at the very least 7-8 yards. But the extra, 17, 16 was really off Tommy Tremble's merit. I mean, dog, the way that he's able to get into the face of these defenders and dirt them whenever he gets towards there, that once again let me know, oh, these guys, remember what I talked about last week? I didn't emphasize it enough, but Dave Canales did not have his guys ready. If you're coming off a bye week, you're coming off a big win, you can't come out with all those penalties. You can't come out with the lackadaisical playmaking, guys not making plays. And a lot of people kind of misinterpreted that as, hey, you're talking about the players not making plays and guys not doing their job, but you're blaming the coach. This is a prime example why. Tommy Tremble's attitude on this play, boom, pancake, get upfield. Boom, another pancake. His attitude on this play, nobody had that attitude outside of Bryce Young last week. And Jalen Coker, he played pretty good also. Nobody had that attitude. We didn't have blockers like that. We didn't have running backs running like that. We didn't have guys making these plays downfield. That's what I mean with having your team ready. It was obvious. This team was fired up from the first drive. You could see this. And Tommy Tremble is an exclamation point, whatever you want to call it, to prove that fact. Dave Canales had his guys fired up, focused, dialed in, and ready. From that first Bryce Young play where you see he's dissecting that cover two, that rotation easily, quickly too, to the next play, Jalen Coker being able to make these blocks downfield. You can see this team was dialed in from drive one. But let's get back into Bryce Young carrying, dog. Let's do it. All right, this is what I mean, man. Bryce Young, his guys was letting him down. A lot of this first half, first couple of drives, his guys were letting him down. That touchdown going into half really changed the momentum. I want to say it was a stop before that. It was a stop before that. It was the touchdown, and then momentum shifted coming out of half. Now, let's look at what I mean. Bryce Young is putting bullets on people's foreheads. Perfectly placed balls, high leverage in the windows right here. We're going to be out empty. Xavier Leggett is just going to be running the seam. We're going to be facing quarters coverage. So what do you have to do, Xavier Leggett? You have to beat Levante David up this seam, and Bryce Young is going to fit it in between the window of the safety dropping and Levante David underneath. Bang. It's right on Xavier Leggett's face mask. I don't know if he heard the footsteps, what it was, but we know how Xavier Leggett has been so far in his career. He was not able to pull this down. He has multiple drops on this exact play, actually. He just wasn't able to pull it in. But I just want to point out, Bryce Young going to him, standing tall in the pocket with Vita Vea, kind of bearing down on him, but he's able to stand tall, boom, throw it over the middle of the field, hit him right in the face. It's the placement. I'll screenshot it. It's the placement. You feel me? That's what it is for me. It's really the placement that you can see, oh, this guy he's dialed in. He threw it layered it over, but still threw a laser into T-Mac on that third down pass that I showed earlier. He's throwing a laser right in between this window right here with Vita Vea, pretty big nose tackle, kind of bearing down on him. He's just dialed in. It's like he took some smelling sauce before he walked on that field. But let's look at the very next play, because I want to say this was second down. This was 2nd and 10. Boom, that would have got us first down, flip the field. Okay, next play. Let's see what he does here. Shout out to my guy T-Mac, because he was letting my guy Bryce down. He was letting Bryce down a little bit too at the start of this game, but after that touchdown, he kind of locked back in. We'll talk about another play later and what I mean by this. But third down, most of the time, it was 0 blitzes, 1 safety over top, everybody else in man. We see here man coverage on Ja'Tavion Sanders. I want to say this Antoine Winfield right here in the nickel. I could be incorrect. He's going to be manned up on T-Mac, man all the way across the board. You're going to get a corner from Xavier Leggett, flat route, in route that got blanketed from Tommy Tremble, and then you're going to have a switch release where you're running a go with Ja'Tavion Sanders, but then it's kind of a wheel off of it from Tedero McMillan, and it is open, but it's a very tough throw to make. But gosh darn it, what did I tell y'all about Bryce Young in this game? He's dialed in. As we let it run, boom, you can see that this outside corner he's gonna commit very hard to that inside, because he think they're running some type of dig or something like that on third down. That kind of opens up Tedero McMillan just enough. Bryce Young throws it with some anticipation, and it goes right off. I mean, right off Tedero McMillan's right hand. If he was able to get 2 up, if he got just a little bit more separation, was able to get 2 up, we're getting a first down. But the most important part of this play, and this is what I wanted to point out, Tedero McMillan, this is a play that is very difficult to make. 8th overall pick, number 1 wide receiver. You kind of want to see him make this play, but that's okay. We're going to give him an excuse for this time. But look at Bryce Young from this end zone angle and how he just gets leveled from that looping defender off this blitz. He stand tall, boom, gets leveled, in the placement off of the placement off of the throw while being hit. I mean, dog, when you talk about rising to the occasion and how this could translate to postseason play, Bryce Young is the epitome of that. I mean, right off of T-Mac's hands. If he can get 2 up, which I'm not mad at him, because he didn't really get a lot of separation off that wheel route, off that rub, that natural rub. If he can get that, dog, this is one of the throws of the year from Bryce Young. If we can get this completed, even without it completed, this is still one of the throws of the year. Standing tall, not fading back or anything, all cleats in the ground, putting all his weight forward to get that ball through there, and boom, getting lit up, still putting it right on him. Hey, my quarterback's dialed in. I don't know if y'all quarterbacks dialed in and ready for the postseason, but I know it's a reason he on the wall. It's a reason he on the wall. Let's get into the next play, man. Now, we talk about this particular concept plenty of times on the channel. This is Bo. It's simple as that. But I kind of wanted to show how in rhythm Bryce Young, how like to these type of throws that you say, hey, these are concepts that he's good at. We already see he's kind of leading us right now. Let's keep the ball in his hands. And this is what I meant against New Orleans, where you take the ball out of his hands when he's playing well and the run game isn't working. Sometimes you need him to go win the game. I put out a tweet, keys to the game, throwing the ball aggressive and downfield early and often, getting in rhythm early and often. Big games from Coker and T-Mac. And we ain't gonna talk about the defense, but those things happen. We threw the ball early and often. We won this game. Let's look at Bo right here. This is going to be an empty. This is going to be against a regular cover 2. It's not going to be anything like the way these guys are lined up is cover 2. Just imagine this on the opposite side of the field. I only drew it up for one side because that's all it mattered for. But because of the strong side, it's going to be to the right or to the left. Let's say we're looking like Bryce Young. Strong side is going to be to the left. This middle of the field defender is going to have to open up towards Tommy Tremble. Now, that's leaving 2 defenders on 2 for Bryce Young in this Bo concept. Sit down. If this underneath defender goes towards the sit, you throw that dig to T-Mac. If he keeps fading back towards T-Mac, you throw that underneath pass. Let's look at it as we let it run. Bryce Young doesn't even look anywhere else. I mean, he stares at the middle of the field to make sure, oh, this is cover 2. Bet we go back to that concept. We're hitting the back of our foot and letting it go. But not only that, like I said, this is nothing crazy. Just an in rhythm, good concept that he's been throwing all year long. We know that he's really good on Bo. We don't have to keep going through this. But let's look at it once again. Bryce Young getting hit. Getting clobbered right here. I want to say by Yaya Diaby. I don't know what number Yaya Diaby is. Everybody's Yaya Diaby on this team. But let's look. I mean, bro, he's getting hit while he throws the ball, and it's perfect placement right in there. It doesn't hinder him. He doesn't take a hitch or anything extra to kind of clean up or take a step up in the pocket. He's standing tall and delivering. And dog, if he's able to keep standing tall and delivering, getting in rhythm, we know he gonna start smiling. He gonna start moving around back there, scrambling, taking chances. Let's get into the next play before we even get too deep into it. Let's get into the next play. No need to even draw this one up. What did I tell y'all? This is going to be on third down. It's going to be 0 or 1. That's what they did the whole time. They're either 0 blitzing or cover 1 blitzing the entire time. T-Mac is going to run a slot fade. As you can see, all these guys that's at depth, they're in man coverage. They're over top of their guy, manned up. Guys are walked up towards the line. When you see this type of depth, you know, oh, this is definitely going to be a 0 blitz, or this is some type of blitz. When you see them kind of pressed, one got high and everybody walked up, they could rotate. It's probably going to be cover 1 though if you're playing the Bucks. But this look, you know that they come in and it pause. And this is, you know, a little foreshadowing to what happened later on in this game. But once again, we're still talking about guys letting Bryce down. T-Mac running this slot fade. Bryce loves that matchup. This guy's little. I'm putting it up there. Bang. His T-Mac right in the hands. Yes, he was pass interfered with. We know. But dog, you 6'4", 6'5". This is a little boy. All the Bucks corners are little boys. These guys are like 5'11", 5'10", and under. We need you to come down with this. If they're not going to call it like that, use a little push-off. Use slight push-offs. You know, just make plays like this. I'm not going to kill Tedero McMillan because he's a really, really good player. Y'all know I wear the jersey every single video at this point since Bryce on the wall. But we need him to make this play. But once again, let's look at this end zone angle. Bryce Young. Talk about dialed in. He was getting destroyed all game. All game. He is just getting destroyed. I don't know who number 0 is. We gonna say it's Yaya Diaby again. Again, it's Yaya Diaby. Arrest that man. Damn. Yaya Diaby. But I mean, dog. He hits. I'ma slow it down. He lunges into Bryce Young. Puts his helmet into his throwing shoulder. And Bryce Young falls into Taylor Moton. Double whammy. Oh my God. That's just hey, that's how you play the game, my boy. Yaya Diaby, that's how you play the game. You go hit that quarterback if you got a chance to hit that quarterback. I like that. But for a guy that's so miniature, so small, won't be able to play on the NFL level, goddamn, he ate that hit, and goddamn, look at the placement on that ball. Oh my God. Talk about dialed in. The guys just aren't making plays for him. At this point, I want to say we had 3 points so far. And we've seen the throws he's made downfield while getting hit, under pressure, all that stuff. And guys not coming up with it. We should have more than 3 points. We end up getting 6 after this drive, after this play. But dog, we should have more points than that because guys were not making plays. They were not making plays. But you can see, look at this hit. Bryce is dialed in this game. Whatever Canales did, whatever Bryce did, them boys was ready. And after this touchdown that I'm gonna show you next, it became infectious for the rest of the team. Let's get into it. Once again, it's really no need to draw this up because it's the same exact look. Look at the depth of these guys. 1, 2, 3 up top on the 10-yard line. They 15, 20 yards off. And I remember I was watching this at halftime. And I'm looking at Jamel Dean right here, 10 yards off of Tedero McMillan. And I'm watching that safety creep up. And I'm screaming at the TV. It's 0, it's 0. Throw this to T-Mac. Throw this to T-Mac. Throw to go to T-Mac. Throw to go to T-Mac. Throw to go to T-Mac. It's 0. Throw to go to T-Mac. It's no safety help. No safety help. It's 0. What does Bryce do? Boom. Ball snaps. We standing tall in that motherfucker and letting it go. Bang. Bang. Simple as that. Bryce Young dialed in. Don't care how many hits I took. Don't care what's going on. He finally was able to get this off without getting like clobbered towards the end of the play. He still got a little bit of pressure in his face. But I mean, dog, talk about a ball. Talk about a ball. Both of the last 3, 4 deep passes I've shown. Talk about a ball. Let's look at it from the end zone angle. Everybody's going. Everybody's going. He still gets Antoine Winfield in his lap right here because we know Rico ain't pass blocking ain't Rico's thing, but he still gets him in his lap. It don't matter. Bryce Young standing tall, transferring that weight through his front foot, and bang. Oh my God. Talk about dialed in, and this was the pivotal moment of the game. I've shown you nothing but Bryce Young putting missiles on people's faces, getting lit up, standing tall, and nobody making plays for him. From here on out, it's like the rest of the team said, F no. If we want to go to the playoffs, it can't be just him showing up, and they showed up. Let's get into the second half. But before we get into the second half, if you like the video, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, hype the video. But also go to patreon.com/TheRealBallWatcher if you care about all 22 breakdowns for college players. If you want to see who the Panthers could get, who your other teams could get, because they're not all Panthers center videos on Patreon, go to that Patreon, patreon.com/TheRealBallWatcher, and subscribe, man. Get that free trial. We got Kenyon Sadiq up. We got David Bailey. We got Sonny Styles. We're going to have Ruben Bain, Akeem Messidor this week, Christmas Eve. Both those videos will be up on the Patreon. Go get it. It's no need to draw this up. Now we just making plays. Once again, it's going to be, I want to say this one is cover one, because they do have a safety over top. They just dropped a safety over top. But we know they blitzing. It's just going to be a stop route. And this is what I mean. I was showing y'all plays of Bryce Young just putting dots on people's faces, and they're not coming up with it. But T-Mac made that touchdown going into the half, and the tide shifted. Let's look at this right here. As Bryce drops back, throwing this stop route to T-Mac, boom, he gets it out immediately towards the back of his drop, missile into his chest. He's getting pass interfered with. He's getting hugged downfield. All this stuff from whoever this DB is. I can't think off the top of my head. I want to say it's Benjamin Morris. I could be wrong. But he's getting hugged at the top of his route. He's not even able to get separation to push off or anything like that. He just has to turn while he's getting hugged and take that ball, pause, into the chest and make that play. But that's the thing. He made the play. T-Mac made the play. This is what we want to see. We want to see more physicality, more catches like this, where it's like, damn, yeah, that's a hard catch. You can't blame him. But if you're going to be a number one receiver, we need catches like this. And I want to shout out T-Mac, because after that touchdown, he came out after half and showed his hiney butt. He showed his ASS. Merry Christmas, baby, because he gave us a gift. The gift of gab. That boy was hooping. That boy was hooping, man. This is what you want to see from your two best players in a high leverage moment. This is third down. Third down and 2. Instead of throwing something short, trying to get the ball out quick, Bryce said, hell nah, boy. I'm putting this only where my guy can get it, and my guy's going to go get it. Thank you for having that trust in your guys after they let you down most of the first half, Bryce. You're dialed in. You're rising to the occasion. I can't wait to see you in motherfucking playoffs. Let's get into the next play, man. We're not drawing it up. These boys is just making plays. Like I said earlier, you see Bryce is in rhythm, throwing concepts that he's comfortable with, putting dots on people's foreheads whether they make the play or not, throwing it downfield. We're going to talk about how he's turning down easy stuff to get the ball downfield and make better plays. This is what we mean. Backyard, your backyard friend, the backyard again. This boy is hooping. This boy is hooping. Somebody said that he hadn't been creating. He's not the creator he was in college. He can't create out of structure and make stuff. Man, this is the thing about Bryce Young, bro. Y'all got to stop saying he can't do stuff. I said this in my group chat, my Panthers group chat. We talked about this before. Every time y'all say he can't do something, it's like he makes it a point. He doesn't see it, of course. But it's like immediately after that, y'all say that and he goes and does it. He can't throw downfield. He can't throw downfield. Boom, he does it. He can't throw outside the numbers. Boom, he does it. Oh, he can't win without the run game. He can't win without. Boom, he does it in Atlanta. Oh, he can't throw for this many. Boom, 450. Oh, he can't do this. He can't do. Boom, he can't stand in the pocket. He does it. So let's look at this play, bro. I mean, boom, we got a good twist. It's simple as that. Vita Vea is going to step into his eyesight, so he can't throw this dig to Tavian Sanders, which is open initially. He steps outside. Oh, shit. Yaya Diaby. Arrest that man. He steps outside of him. Maybe a little bit of hole, but oh well, don't be a fad, nigga. He sees, boom, Logan Wilson or wherever, Logan Hall. Oh, he's tumbling forward. Put that foot in the ground and get upfield. And I'm going to step up one hand right to the back of the end zone. Touchdown. The boys locked in. And you can see after the play, after he makes the throw, before he even fully catches it, before he makes the throw, he's already celebrating. I told y'all boys what it is. Both hands up to the crowd. And are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Bryce Young is asking y'all, are y'all not entertained? We're going to see y'all boys in a wild card round. Don't even worry about it. Let's get into the next play. Last play, we're going to draw this one up because I got to talk about it. We ain't even gonna draw the defense because y'all know what they running. What did I tell y'all they running? Somebody answer. Thank you. 0 or 1. They're bringing heat every single time on third down. Let's look at it. Manned up across the board. If they're lined up in front of a man, they guarding that man. It's that simple. But let's look at this play, man. We're going to have a stack right here, which is interesting. We're going to have a stack. We're going to run a dig off of that stack with Xavier Leggett, crosser underneath. We've seen him run this a couple times. It's worked. But the Bucks, Jamel Dean and whoever this other corner is, I can't think of off the top of my head. It could be Benjamin Morris. Who knows? Benjamin Morris, you getting a lot of heat in this video. It probably ain't even you. But they got to banjo this call. They got to switch release. Somebody has to take the first guy in. Somebody has to take the second guy outside. Or the first guy deep, first guy underneath. Somebody has to do it. Neither of these guys do it correctly. So that leaves T-Mac, butt naked nasty or nah, right over the middle of the field. No cover. It's not cover one robber. It's cover one. So there's nobody to pick up that crosser. This is what you realistically want to throw. But Bryce Young is feeling it. He's feeling it. I don't give a fuck. So what does he do? He says, I know I don't see that coke dealer over there one-on-one versus one. I'm throwing it. Let's let the play run. Let the play run. Boom. Ball snaps. Look at Teteroy McMillan butt ass booty butt naked. Oh my God, excuse my language. I'm so lit. Look at Teteroy McMillan butt naked across the middle of the field. He probably could have hit his head on the goalpost if you threw it to him, Bryce. But Bryce don't care. He's feeling it right now. Bang. Let's restart the play. Let it run. I'm losing it right now, boy. I'm hype watching this. Pressure in his face. Once again. Arrest Yaya Diaby. Arrest Yaya Diaby. Anyways, pressure in his face. We let that ball go. Bow. Right there on Jalen Coker. On, I want to say, a third down. If I'm correct, this was third and like, I want to say 7. Yeah, this was 3rd and 7. Bang. Let's look at it from the end zone angle. You can see Teteroy McMillan, booty, butt naked. When Bryce Young let the ball go. Ain't nobody near him. Run it back. End zone angle again. Bryce Young. Yaya Diaby. Right in my face, it don't matter. Bang! Right there on Jalen Coker, bro. You can see he got the pass interference. My quarterback's locked in, bro. My quarterback's locked in. Y'all, whoever sees us in the playoffs, sleep. Please sleep. I'm low-key praying. I can't even pray that it's not the Rams. Because even if it ain't the Rams when we play the Seahawks, we're going to play the Seahawks this week. But I'm praying. It's so hard for them to sleep because we've already beat the Rams. So they know, no, this team can't beat us. If we don't beat the Seahawks, then yeah, they might be able to sleep. They might be like, but if we don't beat the Seahawks, I ain't gonna lie, they're going to have the first seed in the NFC. So we're not going to see them. We're going to see the Rams. So we kind of got to beat the Seahawks. But dog, if we get past that first round, I pray whoever we see next is sleeping on us. Because this type of quarterbacking, this guy right here, and if Dave Canales can get these guys locked in and dialed in like they was for this game, we seen what Tommy Trimble did. We seen what a couple of other guys did. Jalen Coker had a pancake. Mitchell Evans was not pancaking guys, but he was moving guys in the run game. Hell, Tavian Sanders was moving guys in the run game. So if we can get Dave Canales, get those guys locked in like that, keep Bryce Young dialed in like he is every single end of the season, boy, y'all niggas in trouble. I ain't excusing nobody's French either. Y'all niggas in trouble. Migos told y'all. That's all I got for y'all, man. I ain't got too much to say, man. Ain't no code switch in this video. I'm lit. You know why I'm lit? I got my tickets already. So whoever it is, Seattle, LA, after week 18, I'm popping it. I'm popping it. We gonna see y'all boys soon. And I'm telling y'all right now, this boy 9 is a playoff riser. I'm telling you right now. We'll go into depth later on. But he is a playoff riser. When it comes to those big games, think about all the big games we played where we weren't supposed to beat somebody or we weren't supposed to be in the game, and we were in the game because of who? 9. They're all up on the channel. They're all up. Green Bay, LA, Chiefs last year, Kansas City, Philadelphia last year, Green Bay, his rookie season. They're all up on the channel. Go watch them. That's all I got for y'all, man. If you like the video, do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the video. Let me know in the comments how far you think we can go in the playoffs, because I'm not going to lie, they got me turned. I ain't saying we're going to win the Super Bowl, but goddamn it, I think we can upset at least 2 teams. I I think we could possibly upset 2 teams. I think in the NFC Championship, yeah, somebody going to show us that this pass rush trash and these linebackers and coverage trash. And I think we're going to get exposed. But them first round games and that second round game, y'all better watch out. Because if we get to the NFC Chip, don't be surprised. Real Ball Watcher told y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. This ain't no bias either. This ain't no bias. I'm being 1,000% honest. The way we match up with people, I'm getting hyped. The way we match up with people, dog, we seen it. We beat the best team in the NFL, in my opinion, in LA. If we go out there and beat Seattle, that's another top 5 team. Green Bay, when they was completely healthy, that's another top 5 to 6 team. Micah Parsons is gone. Jordan Love is hurt, so they ain't finna be no top 16 or nothing like that now. But when we beat them when they was healthy. Kansas City last year, they were in the Super Bowl. Look how we put up a fight against them. Philadelphia, they won the Super Bowl last year. Bryce Young damn near beat them boys. If Xavier Leggett don't drop the ball, he beats that team. That first Bucs game last season and went to overtime. That was a division champion that we went toe-to-toe against, and Bryce Young beat them. Another player let him down. Chuba Hubbard let him down on that fumble. The defense let him down, letting Breaker get them into field goal range with like 48 seconds left to tie the game. But he went and beat them boys. I'm just letting you know, man. Don't be surprised, man. Like I said, if you like all 22 draft breakdowns, all that stuff, y'all know how I get. It used to be up on the channel a lot. It's on Patreon now, so it don't get demonetized. My last video got demonetized, so damn. Y'all see it's a struggle out here. But yeah, man, patreon.com/realballwatcher. I ain't got nothing else to tell y'all, boy. Be on the lookout. See y'all next week.